Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Some people do ask me a question whether India is responsible for these floods in Pakistan. Well, Pakistani rivers are in flood, namely River Chenab, River Ravi, and River Satluj. Well, according to a settlement provided by Indus Basin Treaty, three of the western rivers belong to Pakistan, namely the Indus River, the Chenab River, the Jhelum River. And then the other three rivers, three eastern rivers, such as River Ravi, River Beas, and River Satluj, they belong to India. So what has happened over the year that Pakistani rivers, River Indus, River Chenab, and River Jhelum, they are functional all throughout Pakistan, but that's not the case with River Ravi, River Beas, and River Satluj. In fact, the very bed of these three rivers, River Ravi, River Beas, and River Satluj, has been accumulated for various purposes. Some people have been using it for their cultivation, while the others have made their settlements, and there are kacha settlements. But in some parts of the country, there are even brick settlements made in the very bed of these rivers. And then there are surrounding areas along the bed of these rivers, and there is always a danger of over flooding the plain areas around the riverbed. So what has happened over the 7 decades between Pakistan and India? Not to say 7 decades, because Indus Basin Treaty came into effect in 1960s, so we can say 6 decades. Well, over these 6 decades, India has been using their part of the water, Pakistan has been using their part of the water. So we really didn't find any reason to stop these settlements in the beds of River Ravi, River Beas, or River Satluj. But now, this time, uh, Indian rivers have overflooded, and they have found themselves roaming in Pakistani plains. Of course, Pakistani settlements were not ready for it, and there has been a great loss. Although uh, we we don't really have a very big human lives loss, but there have been the loss of livestock. There has been the loss of infrastructure, so to say. The houses have collapsed, hotels have collapsed, uh, building infrastructures have collapsed. So there has been a great property loss all throughout. The rivers have overflooded Pakistan on the eastern border right now. When we talk about district Sialkot, district Gujarat, Wazirabad, Mandi Bahauddin. In fact, it's not just the river in flood, but we have got torrential rains, and these torrential rains are responsible for a large volume of water emerging in the floods of these rivers. Life has collapsed, and of course, it has become very much dangerous